For more on the story, we are now joined by Byron Brown from our affiliate WJTV in Jackson, Mississippi. The station has been following this story from the very beginning. So, Byron, thank you so much for joining us. You know, this investigation, as we know, has been going on for quite a while at this point. But are these text messages now the flashpoint?
I think it's a big-time flashpoint. These text messages that come out because the governor has been saying that he really wasn't involved in what was going on with this with the case here, and really kind of pushing back on what's happening. That he's had some distance. Now he was considered the whistleblower, what the state auditor said, and now we're finding out that the governor might have been more involved than what he's really alleging to have said. Now he talked with MississippiToday.org, which is Anna Wolf, who's really been the lead investigator in all of this, and he spent like 3 hours talking to her, saying that he really had nothing to do with this, and now we're finding out that he might have been more involved with these text messages coming out. So really, when you see the interaction that was going on, to see the former governor, what he was saying, and his involvement with Brett Favre and Nancy New, now you're kind of an aha moment here that, well, what was the governor's role really with all this going on with the TANF funding? So seeing these text messages, and we're hearing that there might be more to come. We're just kind of watching and waiting to see what's coming out with all of this, and how many hands were actually, as we say, in the cookie jar here with all this money that's out there.
You know, and as we just heard from Paul there, you know, Brett Favre has never been charged with anything, never charged with any wrongdoing here, but could that potentially change?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. You know, they've initially been trying to get him to pay back some money, and so which he's paid back some funds, but we don't know if he'll be ever charged or if there'll be any criminal charges ever filed. But right now it's about trying to seek some money back. But you know, there's other people that they're trying to get money back from as well. Some $24 million that they're still trying to get back from others who received some of this TANF money. But whether those criminal charges or more people will face criminal charges, that's still up in the air. You know, there's going to be some federal investigators that are involved in all this. So we're going to see what the feds do, because at the state level, we don't know how far that will go. But with the feds getting involved, who knows who's all going to face more charges there. But, you know, Nancy New now had her plea deal, and basically she is kind of putting a lot out there of all those who were involved in this. So we're really going to see how this all plays out in the long run. But, you know, what happens with the governor, what happens with Brett Favre, what happens with other players involved in this, we're really going to have to stay tuned here.
Well, Byron, you know, we're talking welfare fraud here, and Mississippi is not only one of the poorest states in our country, it is the poorest state in the country. Yes, Brett Favre has paid back, you know, this money, but are people upset there, or is Favre considered a hero? I mean, he's a Mississippi native.
I think people are very frustrated by what has gone on, because you know they see wealthy people taking advantage of the poor people. When they heard about how much money, this is the largest fraud case in the state history, $77 million that went missing or went to other places, diverted to other areas. And so people are very, very frustrated by what's happening. You know, we have the welfare issue here. Now we're dealing with a water crisis here, which is affecting a lot of lower income folks as well. So people are constantly seeing the underprivileged suffering at the hands of what they consider well-to-do people. So people are very frustrated by that. So you hear on both sides, no matter whether you have a D or an R by your name, people, when you look on our posts and Facebook posts and everything else, you see a lot of frustrated people by what's happening here with money, and how wealthier people are benefiting and the poor people are suffering.
All right, main anchor Byron Brown from NewsNation affiliate WJTV. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.